Hello, everybody. I just want to say a few words on the Yankees. I am a die-hard Yankee fan, and it pains me to say what I'm about to say. Basically, excuse me for that. I'm sorry. But basically, I'm a homer. I believe till the bitter end. And even I'm losing hope this season. And I assumed that the Yankees front office and ownership cared and would get a hitter and maybe a bullpen piece and a rotation piece. But at the very least, we'd at least get a hitter. There are some that want to believe, experts if you will, or even non experts, that one player doesn't change your course of your season. I disagree with that. Judge changes the course of your season because when he's right, he could hit like 3 homers a game, and that could win you the game. He was doing that before he got hurt. So, one player can win you games. So, what can 2 players do you? What if we would have gone out and gotten a pretty decent hitter to be hit behind him? Then you're giving him protection. You know, Tommy Pham, the guy in the Cardinals, it was rumored. Somebody. Somebody we could stick right behind him, and it would have been protection so he could get pitches to hit. Okay? Because, quite frankly, a guy like Tommy Pham, the guy in the Cardinals, is better than what the Yankees have, and would have added more protection than what we have in the lineup. It would have just been one more hitter to help us win. So yes, one player can change the course of your season, even if just by a little bit. So the front office, the GM, the ownership, they gave up on this team. And if you're going to give up on the team in the season, at least trade away assets for prospects. What's the deal with that? They got 2 mediocre bullpen arms that I'm sure our pitching coach can fix. He's really good at that. But that's all they did. No hitters, no starting pitchers. I heard all these rumors about like Sonny Gray, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe they can get Sonny Gray and Kepler in a deal. Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm sorry, this is on the GM. He's got to be fired at the end of the year, in my opinion. They're most likely going to fire Boone too, but I don't think he deserves to be fired. But they'll do it. And everyone's going to want all the old school fans from the 80s. Or they're all going to want Don Mattingly. I don't know if he's the answer. He didn't do it with the Dodgers, didn't do it with the Marlins. He had his chances. He was in the playoffs. You know who I really want? Luis Soho, a guy that has managed World Baseball Classic teams to championships, Caribbean League teams to championships. Venezuela, he managed those teams, and he got them championships. He's managed in the Yankees minor league system for a long time. Not sure what he's up to right now, but he would be my choice. And for a batting coach, I would have never gotten Casey. I think Rachel Balkovec was doing a really good job of managing down in Tampa for the Yankees. The Tampa Tarpons. I think she's ready for a call up to be a hitting coach for the Yankees. Not a hitting coach, at least like a assistant hitting coach or something. But I think she deserves it. I think she's been playing softball, which is basically just like baseball. I mean, there's slight differences in the rules and stuff, and slightly different how they play it, but it's very similar. And if you know how to bat in one league, you could bat anywhere. And she's been a batting coach for many, many, many years for Cleveland, for um, for the Yankees, and she played softball for Arizona State. She went to the Olympics, won gold in softball. She's highly touted. I think she's ready. Um, if she's ready, she's totally ready to be a hitting coach, I think. But in this crazy world we live in, it's a man's world. I don't think that's right, but it is a man's world, and women don't get chances like men do. What exactly did Sean Casey do to deserve the job? For that matter, Boone. They were both in the booth. I guess playing in the majors gave them at least a leg up. But a lot of people would disagree and say they weren't qualified for the job, and some people knew it from the beginning and said it. You need experienced coaches. You need experienced managers. Maybe Mattingly would be good for the job. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Rachel Balkovec could be a good manager. Couldn't hurt at this point, right? But realistically, they probably don't do shit in the offseason. They keep both Boone and Cashman and keep coming up with excuse after excuse for why the Yankees stink. And that's not acceptable to a fan base that deserves better. What I'd love to see is a new ownership. I'm not going to sit here and demand it. You can't tell someone to sell if they don't want to. It's got to be up to the owners if they want to sell. But it just seems like Hal doesn't want it. I mean, I'm sure he likes the money end of it. He makes like billions of dollars off the Yankees every year. But it just seems like he doesn't care. Like he doesn't care about the team. And if you don't care about it, it's probably the best thing to just sell it to someone that does. I mean, sell to I don't know, Michael Jordan or Derek Jeter or Magic Johnson or somebody. Heck, even what's that guy's name? Mark Cuban. I mean, somebody that has a heart to want to fix his team and do right by it. Because this ain't working. Something's not working here. I'll keep watching the games. I always have hope they're going to win before the game. But man, when they start putting up when the other team starts putting up runs, and before you know it, you're down like 5-0. It's like, man, what a deflator. It's like, oh no. And I got nothing to do, like what am I supposed to do? I want to watch listen to some WFAN sports talk radio, but it's not on during the game. It's all blacked out where I live. So, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. It's upsetting, but nothing I can do about it. Just keep watching as a fan, and maybe they'll fire Boone mid-season. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. The Cashman. That'd be at least theater, at least something. But whatever. I'll leave you on this note. And again, people, please write the powers that be about the Orville. Please get the word out. Disney, Hulu, Disney Plus, even Seth MacFarlane and Robert Iger. Write the powers that be. Tell them, please renew the Orville, please. We really need some laughter. Something that's better than Star Trek, in my opinion. So, anyway, renew the Orville, please. Bring it back. And fans, keep writing, telling them how you feel. Thank you, and have a good Wednesday.